Okay, I thought I was gonna could show you some of my books, my library. In this bookcase, bookshelf is mainly history, military books. Most of them in Swedish, so probably not gonna understand what stands on them, but I can tell you. The top shelf here is mostly fun reading, or what do you say? Fantasy. It's not history or fact. See here, Monte Cristo, Greven of Monte Cristo. The handbook for bakfylla, the handbook for hangover. The handbook for hangover. Manual for hangover. A book, Military Utflykter, where you can go in Sweden and look at history, military history, buildings and such like that, and museums. The yellow book there is a very good book about a comedy about Finland and Sweden. The Metal Bible. Here is one very good. It's memoir of Otto Korseny. He was a paratrooper, German paratrooper. He planned and executed the rescue of Benito Mussolini in 1944, and he made many difficult and dangerous operations for the German paratrooper. The Swedish in war. The Swedish army have not been in war since 1809 on paper. What they're doing in Afghanistan now is not war, they say. So I don't know. I think we should be in Afghanistan. It's not that, but we are supposed to be neutral, but we have never been neutral. Not in the Second World War, not in the First World War, not now. So I don't know why they say that. But this is Swedes in war, 1914 to 1945. It's mainly about men who joined other countries' armies, such as the German army, or not the army, the special forces, the German Waffen-SS. So that's a good one. It's not just the German army. It's some in the American forces and the English. Some in the First World War went to as trainers or to the what do you call it? The Turkish military. So yeah. What have we here? Those black books is about the Second World War. The Finnish Winter War, the fall of France, the operation when the German troops invaded France in 1940. Then we have Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of Russia. The the defense of Moscow, the siege of Leningrad, Waffen-SS, attack at Santa Nesere, the Battle of Tobruk in northern Africa, Stalingrad, where the Sixth Army was destroyed, D-Day, Warsaw rises, the Battle of Monte Cassino. There was the paratroopers again. It's unbelievable how they could survive that bombardment of Allied bombers, and it's amazing. Slaget om Ruhr, Battle of Ruhr. Then you have Rommel in war in Africa. Till Bröders Hjälp. It's about Swedish volunteers in the Finnish wars, the Finnish winter wars and the wars after that. El Alamein, Kursk, some design books from school when I was in school. Krigföring, warfare from Austerlitz to Baghdad, from Napoleon till nowadays. Rogers Rangers, the start of the American Special Forces in the Revolutionary War. Katenga, it's about the Swedish FN soldiers in the Congo conflict in 1961 to 62. That's the last place sent until now in Afghanistan that with the Swedish army was in battle, in combat. Berlin, the end, 1945. Stalingrad, Anthony Beaver, both of them. Vägen till Verdun, Stalin's revenge on the German people. Some shirt stuff here. Skogsbröder. It's about the guerrilla or the milice in Litauen during the World War II. Combat flyers over Karelens himmel. It's about pilots in the winter war. The combat let's see here, some Viking books. 7 minutes on the sea. It's about one of the few Finnish battleships, not battleships, it was more like a destroyer who was sinked. Some history, Templars, some D-Day, Nazis in Sweden 1924 to 79. Okay, I have to make a number 2.